Heidi-ho, it's Mrs. Goxon, Jessica Jellybear. We'll see what I end up calling myself once this channel starts. I recently did something crafty that I thought I wanted to show here on YouTube because I haven't actually looked for it on YouTube, so it might actually be out there, but I've saw it on Pinterest. So in 2011, I had my stack of Christmas cards from, I get lots of them, not just in the mail. I'm a teacher, so I get all sorts from students, and I feel really bad about, throwing them out, and that's, they're memories. And I only do this with Christmas cards. I should probably do them with birthday cards as well, but I don't really have anywhere to put them for birthday cards. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. What I do is I make a little booklet. I use the little binder clamp ring things. I don't know what they're actually called. I probably should get smaller ones, but these are the ones I had, so these are the ones I used. And I make a cover, and what I do is I take the card and I cut it in half and I glue it together so it makes a page. And I mark on the front 2010. This was 2010 and 11 because it's the first one I made. And I put them all in here, and I've kind of sorted them by category. These are friends and family. Actually, these aren't by category. Students and students. And to see this one, it was so pretty on the inside that I just punched it so it would open. But most of them, I've turned them, cut them, that's from a student. And I put them out at Christmas. So I thought that was really neat. Now I probably should have waited. I didn't realize I was going to be making videos and done that one as a video. But maybe in December when I get more, I'll do another one as a tutorial if, people are actually watching this channel or something. But again, I have the cards. This was I just punch them with a, one-hole punch, basic standard one-hole punch. I line them up to make sure I get them all in the same-ish place so that they line up neatly, and it's a nice way to save memories. I have cards from people who've passed away, and it's nice to have those memories. I made this one last year. I guess, last year in the summer. And I had bought all these stamps from Simon Says Stamp. I got the envelope decorator one and the ones with the different snowflakes, and I was really excited to use them. And honestly, I'm not even sure I like the way the cover turned out, but whatever. And then I have all the cards in there, and I always seem to tend to wait till the next summer to do the cards. It just seems to work out that way. So then this year I was thinking, oh, I need to start my Christmas cards. Yeah, I know it's August and I'm starting my Christmas cards, but I send out like 100 of them, so it's kind of needed. Maybe I'm not the only one who thinks that. So this year I actually made the cover out of chipboard, which I had never done before. And I just have some random bling that I got at the dollar store. It was on a sheet like this. It's just one long strip of pearls and shinies. I used some Christmas red stickles, I think cranberry stickles for that, and the birds. The paper is, I believe, from my mind's eye. I don't know when it was from. I've had it for 2010, so I've had it for a while. I just thought it was really pretty, and I wrapped the chipboard cover with it. And I found that in 2014 I got a lot less Christmas cards than I had in the past. And it's kind of strange because, in Canada, the price for stamps went up right before, or a year ago or something like that. I thought maybe that had something to do with it. But I felt like there was an abnormally less number of cards. Like, well, okay, that looks like more, but that's because I've got some thick ones in there. But, see, I don't know. I still got the same number of student ones, but I only got like 3 or 4 in the mail. Like, I got one from my mom, and that was from a teacher friend. These first ones are all from students, or teachers, student, teacher. Oh, that one opens up. Teacher, student. This one is a homemade one from one of my students, and I always think that is the neatest thing because I make cards myself, and she's so creative. So I think she even did the paper, so I have to ask her about that when I go back. She's one of the grade 7s. This one he drew in it because we were cooking, and then we were doing some anti-bullying stuff that had to do with the To This Day project by, I'll link to it in the down box, I guess. Maybe not. Student, principal. He really likes Snoopy. Oh, I have VP as well. Student. Like, I think that must be, I'm not even sure who they are. That's not good. Oh well. you know, years from now, I might not even remember who these kids are. Now, this girl was adorable. She came up to me, and honestly, at the point when she came up to me, I hadn't even figured out her name was yet. And in my defense, I teach the whole school, which is about 700 kids. And I hadn't learned her name yet because I saw her once a cycle, and it had been like 8 cycles, so I've seen her 10 times. But she came up to me, and for some reason, she knew that I made cards. I tend to talk a lot to my students. And she asked me what I thought was the best way to attach real Christmas leaves to a thing, and I said probably, honestly, hot glue. And then I got this card, and I was so pleased with it. It's so pretty. She put, you know, the edging at the bottom. She made holly, and she was so excited to ask me about it. And I was like, oh, this kid is one of my students who had some problems. One of my nerdy kids that, you know, love that. This is one that I made for my husband, because, you know, why not? And so then this is one for my mom and my mom's cousin and her husband. This is for my grandma Jen. Oh, I thought I would have, okay. These are from my Dim and Wit, the Fairy Brothers in Texas. I love these guys. I need to see them again. I haven't seen Wit officially, I don't think. I might have met him back in 2006 or 2005 when I visited, but Dim was at my wedding in 2011. He's a really good friend of mine. I miss him. We gotta get together at some point soon, but, you know, Toronto to Texas is not exactly close. That's from my grandma and grandfather. That's from our friends Roland and Joyce. This one is from my friend Little Jess. And then that's it. Dick and Shirley, my neighbors. None of my cousins, none of my aunts and uncles who I usually get them from. So I was a little concerned about that. I mean, I sent all the same ones out the previous year, so I don't know. So what do you guys think? Have you gotten any less Christmas cards this year? Or what do you do with your Christmas cards? To store them or keep them? Do you throw them out? Do you put them in a box? Like, I put these out on the coffee table at Christmas to look through because it's a memory, and maybe not for the people there, but for me for sure. I mean, eventually I'm going to have so many that it might not be such a good idea, or I might want to just put them on one large set of rings, but then that's a lot. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Thanks for watching my video. Have a good day, and I'll see you later.